Chessington is installing the Minecraft area for 2027. What I actually wanted to look at in today's video was what they're going to do past 2027. And as we can see, if I turn the camera around, there are many different projects that are in the pipeline. So this is a kind of an on-park kind of speculation video, I guess, to kind of see what they could do in the future. And obviously, because they have some hidden plans for various projects. So in today's video, I just wanted to kind of have a look at what they're going to do in the future and speculate on what they might do next, because obviously Chessington is a changing park at the moment, considering they opened Paw Patrol this year, Minecraft next year, and the proposed water park, which is going to be right about, if I get my finger in it, over there. So yeah, if you do enjoy this kind of, I guess, speculative video, then do hit the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 3K by the end of the year, so if you do want to subscribe, that would be much appreciated. And let's get into the video. Now, I do start this video in Wanyama Village and Reserve, and that is because I just don't see this kind of area lasting a lot longer. I mean, you got obviously the animals like the lions and stuff being taken out of Trail of the Kings. You got the tigers being taken out of Tiger Rock, and so yeah, I just don't really see where this area fits in. I mean, obviously you've got Safari kind of over that way, but yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting because obviously the zoo is what formed Chessington as it is today. You know, it opened in 1931 as just a zoo, and obviously it converted into the theme park and zoo that it is today. So I'm just wondering what they're going to do when they kind of, obviously, because I'm guessing Chessington are trying to turn this into like the mini, I guess, Universal, obviously, because Universal is coming in 2031. So I'm just wondering what they're going to do with this kind of area, and obviously if they see the animals as part of their plans. I mean, obviously you do have these exhibits still open, but they have been taking them out slowly every single year. So I'm just a bit confused about what they're going to do with this area. I mean, there were actually plans submitted a few years ago. If I move further up this way, this is it's late July recording video, so this is obviously going to be quite a busy day for me to kind of get shots and stuff, but I don't actually know what that is. But yeah, so if we look over to the far side over there, behind the kind of hut thing, you can see that they were actually supposed to do some lodges as part of their kind of 7 kind of expansion plans for the future, basically. So I don't actually know what they're going to do. If they decide to remove the animal area and kind of open this up for more kind of accommodation type things, or what they're going to do. Oh my god, sorry, I didn't realise I was zoomed in. So yeah, I'm working my way back up to the top of the hut there. But yeah, I'll see what. As we look out here, this will be a better view of what we can kind of expect to come in the future, because the water park will be behind those trees there. So obviously the water park, I think, was planned to be in 2025. I mean, obviously that's last year, so they obviously has been delayed by quite a bit. And you've got this massive field over here. You've got this massive kind of plain that stretches all the way to the back of there, and then it stretches all the way around the back of the hotel and across to the back of kind of Paw Patrol and stuff like that, where I started the video. So they've got this massive plot of land, which, if they're planning to keep the animals, then sure, but if they want to kind of renovate this, they could definitely use this for a whole completely new area. I mean, this is obviously wishful thinking, but this is a massive plot of land. If they want to just get rid of the animals entirely, I doubt they would do that, but if they actually wanted to, then obviously they could use this for more, I guess, ride space. Well, I don't even know what they would put in this space, because obviously the only ride near here is Safari, so we don't actually know what kind of theme it could be. But you know, obviously with the IPs and whatever coming in, you have to question whether they would get like another IP to do this. But yeah, it's really interesting to know like what they would do, because Chessington is in a very transitional phase at the moment, where they're removing rides, they're putting in rides every year. Rides are being kind of disintegrated and I guess left to rot, like Tiger Rock, for example, which we'll go over there in a second. But yeah, this is another area where we actually don't know what could actually come in the future. And whilst we're here, Safari in itself is not actually looking in the best of states, because they put in this new like UV light cave thing, a few years ago. It doesn't look the greatest, but yeah, I don't actually know what they're going to do with this area. Considering they have an old ride, not old ride, I guess it's slightly, it's not new, it's not old either, it's 13 years old. So I guess it's not an old ride, it's not a new ride, it's just there, I guess. I guess good viewership, to be fair, rideship, but yeah, they've got this massive area. I mean, if they want to do something, they definitely have the area for it, let's say that, but yeah, we'll have to see. So yeah, the water park, speaking again, was actually meant to be 2025. So we'll have to see what happens with that, considering the application was granted, I believe. So yeah, we'll have to see if that ever gets built, like Project Horizon for Alton Towers, for example. But yeah, we'll have to see. Because obviously a water park would be really great in the UK, because the only, I guess, indoor water park that's like attached to a theme park is the one at Alton Towers. I guess Sandcastle doesn't really count because it's not really affiliated with Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but yeah. So an indoor water park, especially because it could be used all round, doesn't really have the seasonality factor to it. So yeah, if that's what Chessington wants to do next after Minecraft, then I would be very happy with that. But you know, they could decide to do other things like remove Tiger Rock and make it into a Minecraft expansion. They also could decide to, I guess, I don't really know, but yeah, maybe retrack Vampire, make it into a Vekoma family coaster, with the new track, like Flight the Pterosaur, for example. But yeah, they've got a lot of options, because there are a lot of areas and rides in this park that need dire kind of attention. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I mean, we are now in the Amazon Treatable Adventure area, and I do have to say this area is still quite popular in terms of density. So they definitely this area is actually well maintained, even though there are a few areas which don't have any animals in it, as the one I'm pointing to here. But yeah, I mean, they did have some capybaras and stuff, but they keep changing the animals and removing some of them. So it'll be interesting to see. Again, although I think this has more likely a chance of staying because it's more in the middle of the park, and so they're not going to just like rip it out or whatever. So yeah. And also, speaking on IPs, you know, you've got Room on the Broom here, which is more of the newer ones. Older ones, but obviously things like this in Gruffalo, they're obviously going to run out at some point, and I doubt that they're that popular that they're going to want to renew them again. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see, because obviously IPs have to retheme them again if they don't keep the license or whatever. So yeah, I don't know what they're going to do if they decide that they don't want to keep the IP and the theming and whatever. But yeah, we'll go over to Sea Lion Bay now, which is actually closed at the moment, in kind of the area near there, and talk about Trailer at the Kings and how that's going to be affected by the removal of animals and stuff like that, and what they could do with the area. Now, I wasn't even expecting this, but this has actually been closed off from Trailer at the Kings. So you've obviously got the gorillas here, but then it's just a complete block off here, and it says it's closed for maintenance, but I doubt it, considering there's nothing down here, it's just a path. So I don't actually know what they're going to do, because obviously they could have just blocked it off, because obviously it's blocked from the other side where you're able to go to the Vampire Rap Cube, but obviously because they don't need that anymore because they moved to somewhere else. Maybe they're just blocking off this whole thing to use for like storage or something, but yeah, we'll see. So now I'm here at the Sea Lion Bay, where it's actually been closed off for essential maintenance, but they do have these kind of things there. I don't really know what they're for, but so yeah, obviously this has been closed off. I don't know how long for, but if we get on this rock, we can see that I guess the only animals that are here on this side of the park are the sea lions and the gorillas. So you got the wanyama that we went to earlier, but yeah, because obviously I don't really know what they're going to do with all the animals, because obviously they're taking them away gradually. So what they're going to do with the areas like this, which just takes up a lot of plot of land, I don't know what they're going to do if they don't have them in their kind of future, I guess. So they may have like them dotted around like Porton's. They don't really have like a specific area for them, like I guess Porton's does. Like they have the kind of wild lands or whatever it's called. But yeah, they do have, I guess, smaller areas for the animals. So I guess that's what they could do with Chessington. Not like a massive area, but just small ones dotted around the park. Just kind of keep that tradition, I guess, of all the animals and their culture, because obviously, as I said before, animals is what built Chessington, and so they can't really remove them. So yeah, they have to kind of keep that in their culture, and so yeah, that has to result in animal lots being like kept for, I guess, Christmas events, because obviously Zootastic and Christmas is what a lot of people are attracted to, because obviously a lot of people don't actually want to go on the rides, they just want to go and like see the animals and stuff, like for maybe like an older audience. So that is what would keep the, I guess, older guests coming back, is to keep the animals, keep them fresh, maybe remove like a few exhibits that are just been dead for ages, and like freshen the ones that they want to keep up. And so they have more area to do other stuff, but they still keep the land and stuff that they want to use for kind of, I guess, refurbished exhibits, like the one Sea Lion Bay. They touch this up a bit. Obviously they got kind of like dirt on the top there, but yeah, they refurbish the ones that they want to keep and get rid of the ones that they don't. They're looking a bit tired, so they could keep the animal culture whilst also having more space to do other projects. So I will go around the other side, like over there towards the other side of Trail of the Kings, where I will record the outro. I decided I'd just do it here instead, as it's easier. So yeah, thank you for watching this kind of speculative video. I didn't really mention anything like specific that I would like to see at Chessington, because it's very random. I don't really know myself. If I had to say something, I would say a launch coaster. They need another launch coaster, because the Mandrill is just a fake launch coaster. It always has a launch, but it's not really a proper launch. Obviously, it's a wing coaster. I would love to see like an Intamin family launch coaster. That'd be good. Like if the ones that the Intamin just put out, like the family launch coaster with the few inversions. I don't know what the model is called, but yeah, something to do with that. That'd be quite nice. So yeah, that would be what I'd love to see sometime in the future. But yeah, let me know what you want to see in the future at Chessington down below. Hopefully Minecraft does well, so they add more like popular IPs. As I'm recording this, the day before this, Fortnite is actually headed to Universal. So that's what I really like to see, is that these companies are heading towards more pop video game kind of Gen Z topics, like IPs, so to attract more, I guess, teenage audiences. And so yeah, that is what is going to boost their popularity, which is actually a really good idea in my opinion, to kind of get the teenage guests coming in. And so yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then please subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Cheerio.